Alright, this is my second try at making this video, but that's me, Michael. And there's the case number. So this case was assigned for pretrial at 8:30 on 3/21. Today is 2/21. Now today when I come home and the mail came at 5 o'clock, I got these new blue notices like this one never existed, saying that the above case has been scheduled for 2/21, and this one the same, been assigned for 2/21. And you can see the time there, 8:30. 8:30. This is not a mistake. This says right here that it's been adjourned from 3/21 to 2/21. Same thing. This is like as I'm saying. This is exactly the same. 3/21 to 2/21. These four notices all came today, and you can see the letters 217. 217. Even though they all say 215 right here, that's when the case management office did this, which doesn't make any sense. How are those the same? And this one 215, and this one 215. But again, and here's some notes that I wrote down. Yeah, we can show those too. We can definitely show those too. But right here, 217, 217, 217, and 217. They all say the same thing. Now, there is a reason why I'm making this video. I'm completely afraid of my life. I got my face right here. This has been going on for quite some time. I have every intention of posting this on to the Facebook or the YouTube. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll put it on Facebook too, because I want to make sure that there's record of this. This case has been going on. This is obviously, as you can see, just a child support case. I have had all kinds of experiences through this. The court officer, his name was Deputy Smith at the Oakland County 1200 building. So 1200 North Telegraph Road, Pontiac, Michigan 48341. I got the address right from here. You can see it if you roll it back. You can look. He told me he wanted to fight me. He wouldn't give me any information on where I needed to send the mail. I have this all on recording. He also, in another call, called me a faggot. And that was all a couple months ago. I made a complaint through the sheriff's department. They looked into it. They never, of course, got back to me. I just talked to a Sergeant Wooster the other day from the Commerce Township substation. That's the city that I reside in. And he has never gotten back to me. One of the officers had a body camera, and they supposedly lost it, but they only have the audio. My wife was a witness to what occurred at my house during the arrest. She just so happened to be going out. She had come back from the grocery store, and there was an officer approached her in our driveway. They asked about me. She asked for a warrant. They said, "We're not going to show you one, and we don't have to show you one." She said, "Then you ain't coming in my house." And they said, "We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way," like it was some sort of a movie. And they, now my phone's going to die, so I'm going to have to plug it in. But they then stood by the door, and she went to go inside and lock the dogs up in the back room. And they sat at the door, and the door was locked. They yanked my door open, the front door open. I was in my bedroom, and when they came in, they pulled their firearm right away. They aimed it at me. I've got cameras all over the place, recorded this activity going on, as well as they obviously had their audio, and again they had a body camera on them too, but they supposedly lost it. I've been emailing back and forth with Melissa Tompkins, who now is not responding back to our emails through any type of correspondence. I asked for shout out to Lackluster, who gave me the directive to reach out to the prosecuting attorney to get the exculpatory evidence, because the case still litigates. that I should be able to get the arrest report and the body camera and everything free of charge for my defense. And I asked my lawyer, who was retained at the time, to get this evidence for 3 months. He didn't do it, never made any move, never put any motions through that I asked him to. It's been 2 years since I've seen my daughter, and I've been trying to make every motion that I can to get my daughter back. But the lawyer was refusing. I ended up emailing the prosecuting attorney myself, to which my lawyer, Jeffrey Sherbo, give you a shout out, Jeff. Thank you for withdrawing from my case and not helping me at all. There will be a state bar complaint and a grievance sent out for that. Also, I don't really appreciate that you gave me your, you broke your attorney-client privilege by giving me your other client's information in this packet that you had Mr. Shimono or something. I don't know. I've got his name in the text message that you sent me. So you gave me another client's information. They will be being reached out to. So we'll just make sure that we put this in this video too. I'm making this video because I'm afraid that I'm gonna get killed by the police. But this is for the case Assist One Medical Staffing versus Sienna Healthcare Management, and they were being represented by Jeffrey Sherbo, who was the lawyer that was representing me. That's in case number. You know what? I'm not gonna say their case number because I don't know if I can be in trouble for it. But you violated your attorney-client privilege. So these police held me at gunpoint. Then after they held me at gunpoint and I walked out of my bedroom, I live in like an 850 square foot house. It's not big. I don't have any money. I've got medical conditions that disallow me to work. But when I stepped out, even with my medical conditions, right out of my bedroom, I'm in it right now, they threw me into the mirror outside of my bedroom. I can show that too in a moment. My kids are out there, so I've got my door shut so that you know, they don't hear this video. I want this video to make sure that it lasts because I'm afraid they're gonna kill me. They started beating on me after holding me at gunpoint right in front of my kids. They pushed my wife with our 1-year-old baby in her hand. My daughter, she's 5 now. She was 4 at the time. Witnessed this whole thing happening all over a debt. I believe the debt at the time was $16,000. So we're not even talking about a lot of money. Keeping in mind at the same time as well, for anyone that sees this, that this case was filed and it waited for a whole year. And it even says in their page that this is something that they don't normally see all the time, that the case went for a long time without any type of movement on it. And here I'm flipping through this file that from the prosecutor, that given the long delay in entering a support order in this case, it is unusual that we have hindsight about the parties, circumstances, and calculation of the support for a time. This went for a whole year without anything being filed at all and whatsoever. And the referee was upset that my ex did not serve me. On the record, I asked her if she served me. The judge gained from her testimony that she had not even tried to serve me, and then issued a like $100 per month back order to back order me and had it go forward, and then put it going forward as $737. This video is going to cut off. And from there, that's why I went into arrears, is because they went and they did me like that. So I'm making this video. If I do die, I didn't do it. These police killed me. These judges killed me. These prosecuting attorneys are the ones that killed me. I can't live anymore. I don't know what to do. My family is extremely at risk. I'm posting this online.